Hello, you guys. I'm going to talk about hollyhocks really quick. I had to get rid of mine because after a while they were just looking really sick. Initially, they looked really green and healthy and lush like this. I even got a few flowers, and I was planting, or I had planted the black hollyhocks. And after a while, they just started looking bad, and these plants are very susceptible to fungus and rust, and they grow really tall. So can you imagine having a very tall, sick-looking plant in your garden or front yard? And so I was initially I was cutting the sick leaves off, hoping that would help, but to no avail. And the rust started growing on these plants, so I kept cutting the leaves. So soon, soon the stalks started cracking and looking sick as well. So I kept them for a while, but they just weren't looking good, so I just had to get rid of them. But what I really wanted to explain in this video is that if you ever plant hollyhocks, make sure this is what you really want, because these plants are they have very thick stalks, and the root system is very thick and long and well rooted. And after a while, even if you cut these plants down, they'll start budding really quickly. And so in order to get rid of the hollyhock, the whole root system, I had to pour vinegar into it, and then after a while I had to pour hot water in there. So it worked on some of them, but it didn't work on some of the more stubborn roots. And I felt really bad doing these to these poor plants, but I just didn't want them anymore. So they're really hard to get rid of. Just imagine that little tree. That's how they are, because they're really thick and just really deeply rooted. And I kind of regretted planting them, but you live and you learn. So I did keep some of them, especially the ones near the chain link fence, because I want to cover. They do give good coverage.